What's going on, everybody? So I just want to tell you guys that small changes matter. And I know, like, we're in this mode, especially when we're in grind mode, and we're like, I gotta make a big difference. I gotta do something big. I gotta do something big. And a lot of times, I know we don't like to admit it, but we get ahead of ourselves. And we think that we got to put so much energy into doing something big. And we fall short. Y'all let me know in the comments if you know what I mean. Like, we fall short of this big thing that we had planned. And that, like, we put so much energy towards. Because the truth is, small changes matter. And I knew this. This is not nothing new to me. I didn't have to read a book to understand this. Like, this is something that I've already understood and applied to my life. But I got away from it. Like, I stopped understanding that small changes matter. Like, I started getting in this mindset where, I gotta do something big. And I gotta do it right now. And everybody around me need to do it too. And we gotta go hard. We gotta go hard. But no, but no, seriously. I realized, like, when I've created, not created, but I did create a lot of accomplishments in my life. And I created these accomplishments by small changes to my activity that over time created great results. And I got away from that. Where I got away from that, I cannot pinpoint. But I got away from it. And I got into this think big, do big mindset. And if I can pinpoint it, I'm going to go ahead and pinpoint it. When I got into network marketing, and it was all about selling the dream. And it was all about hyping up the prospect. And it was all about just like, something bigger than yourself. And being able to portray that. I really fell into that. And it's not a problem because it's the truth. Because a lot of these opportunities are real. And there are people doing great things and big things, like even in network marketing. But as that small guy, that guy that ain't made it yet, like sitting here trying to hype up the prospects. But you're not understanding what you need to do that day so that you can be one of the big guys. See, the thing is that small changes can become small habits that compound. Just like when you are making an investment and your investment compounds monthly, quarterly, yearly. And next thing you look up, you have more money in than you actually put in. The same thing happens when you make small changes. Now, I'm reading a new book called Atomic Habits by James Clear. Not saying I got this from him because I want to make it clear what I got from this book and what I did. Those small changes I didn't get from this book. But reading it kind of like highlights the actions that I was actually doing. And it kind of like makes it more real to the mind that this action is approved, is something that works. But you might think like small things, like making up your bed every day. Like for instance, I left home today. And I said to myself, I left my room a mess. So I decided, because I was doing some work on the outside, I said, I'm not finna continue doing work on the outside and come home to a mess. Because it's going to mess with my psyche. It's going to take me to a place that I don't want to be. So I said, you know what? I'm going to go back home. And I'm going to clean my room. So whether I decide to work from home or work on the outside, when I come home, I'm coming home to a controlled, clean, inviting environment. You might not think that mattered, but it mattered to me. Because when I come home, I can feel relieved and relaxed in the fact that my place is clean. What's next? Instead of like coming home like, oh, I gotta clean my place, I can come home and say, the place is cleaned. What's next? Now, what I ultimately decided to do was actually come home and do some work from home. But now that I'm in a clean environment, I can say, what's next? And the vision is a lot more clear. See, it was just that small change that made a big difference. And on the contrary, a lot of times we make small changes in the wrong direction. And we tend to do things that cause a detriment to our success. And you know what? I would be lying if I did not say that I am guilty of making choices that was not conducive to my better good. So I've been here where I made choices to do things that set me back. And the thing is, guys, we think like these small things that we do, as far as like taking a drug. Am I the only one that have tried drugs? Maybe. Judge me if you like. But I'm not the only one. And I'm not doing drugs now. If you're curious. Am I the only one that have tried alcohol? Am I? But the thing is, if you continue to do these things and you allow them to like take over you, you might think it's just a moment. It's just a day. But those days compound the same way interest compounds to your better good. These negative decisions that you are making in your relationships, in the way that you treat yourself, and the things that you allow to into your body compounds too. And next thing you know, you look up and all hell has broken loose. And you're like, how did I get here? It was those small decisions, those day-to-day detrimental decisions that got you there. So what do we do now? The reverse. We have to take these small steps in the right direction. Small but consistent. And when you make up your mind to clean your room every day, make sure that it's a made-up mind. Because that small thing matters. Whether for positive or for negative, small things matter. Small, habits lead to big changes. If you like this video, like it. If you want to join our family, subscribe. If you don't want to ever miss another video, hit the bell notification button and you will be notified every time we drop a new video. Outside of that, I'll see you in my next video.